following is from a cooperative project for acquiring skills essential to learning.
The curling rink. Okay, let's go. Great ball, Diamond, eh? Oh, yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Am I? Great park, eh? This place is excellent. Seen the ball, Diamond? First time I've ever been here. Ever been here before? Yeah. Really? I thought this place just opened. What's wrong? You wouldn't understand. Try me. I used to live here. Huh? Before they built this place, it used to be called Windy Ridge. I used to live here. They kicked us out, tore down our houses, and built this stupid park. Stupid park? But Michael, it's a really great park. I hate it. That new park is decent. It has tons of good stuff. Funny though, I met a kid there. Michael? A new kid in my class. He said he used to live there.
Well, there used to be a lot of very run-down houses there, but they were all torn down last summer.
Did you know it was called Windy Ridge?
That's right. I remember hearing that name. It was a small little place.
Anyway, they made a park out of it, and it looks like it was a great idea, huh?
My dad last night about Windy Ridge. And? Well, he said the houses were all run down, and it was a really bad place.
Bad? Bad for who?
Wasn't it?
Look, Joey, what's your point? Just leave me alone.
You know, I don't get it, Michael. Why would they tear down some old, stupid, run-down houses? They were so great.
Hold it down. Come on, hold it down. Stop your horseplay. All right, did you all bring in your articles about the automobile strike? Okay. Now, look, did you talk to your parents and watch the news and find out everything you could about it? Yeah? Okay. Now, remember on Friday, Michael was asking a question about the strike. He said he couldn't understand how it was the company could fire the workers. Right, Michael?
Yes. I still think what the president did is really stupid.
Well, we'll see if we can change your mind about that. Now, look, I want everybody in Michael's group to pretend to be the company president and write down all the reasons why you had to fire that worker, all right? Now, everybody over here, I want to be the union representative and write down your side of the story. This group here can be the workers on the line, and this group over here can be the company foreman. All right? Good. Let's get to work. Ready? Are you ready? Okay. Joey, you can be the head of the union, all right? Amarita, the assembly line worker. Tracy, you can be the company foreman. And Michael, you're now the president of the company, all right? Come on up to the front. Now, what I'd like you to do is to pretend that you really are these people. I want you to look at the strike from their point of view. Try to put yourself in the other person's shoes, okay? Now, Michael, why did you fire Amarita?
Well, she refused to work.
Is that true, Amarita?
Yes, but there was a good reason.
Oh, what was your reason?
Well, we work in teams of 4, and the foreman took one of our team away and asked us to work with 3 people, and that's dangerous. Is that true, Foreman? 4-person? Did you take one worker away from Amarita's group?
Well, yes, I did. But I needed an extra person somewhere else, or the whole assembly line would have shut down.
But that's against union rules. Would you rather have the whole assembly line shut down and the company lose money? Yes. If it's dangerous, yes, I would. But that's stupid. It wouldn't hurt to have one worker missing for a short time. Besides, you people... Without the company, there wouldn't be any jobs. Without us workers, there wouldn't be a company.
All right. That's very good, all of you. Thank you very much. Okay? Oh, and Michael, I think it's about time you put in your application for the job of president of the company. Look, a strike is one situation where it's important to see things from a different point of view. But there are many other times when you should try to see things from somebody else's shoes. All right? Good class. We'll see you tomorrow.
Fun of grocery class today. Oh, sure it was. Yeah, frustrating too, trying to get through your concrete head. Listen, you really want to find out about Windy Ridge? Huh? The park, remember? Oh, I remember. Hey, come over to my grandpa's house after practice. We'll talk about it. Sure. Oh, Richie!
Joey, how would you feel if people came and tore your house down?
Well, of course I wouldn't like it. I mean, I'd really be mad.
Well, I didn't like it either. I don't even like to talk about it. It hurts to talk. I lived there for 50 years. I'm an old man now. I wanted to live out my life in Windy Ridge. It was one of the nicest little communities I've ever lived in. And I'll tell you something. I've been around this world twice. I've never found a place like Windy Ridge. Never. That was the main street. Joe Skinner lived there. The store was right there. See that big tree? I used to play in that tree. And so did your father. And so did you. We had a great time.
But, Mr. Ramsey, I don't understand. People said it was such a bad place.
Who?
Well, the people who tore it down.
That was the city. The officials. The people who didn't live there. They didn't know what it was like.
Come on, Joey. Let's go talk to some other people. Bye, Mr. Ramsey. Excuse me, sir. How do you feel about losing your home?
What are you talking about?
Your home was torn down.
No, my home wasn't torn down.
Sorry. That was a stupid question. How do you feel about Windy Ridge?
Well, it was my home, a real community.
I see you got Windy Ridge on the side of your truck.
Yeah, that's right.
Why?
Like I said, it was my home. Something I'll always remember. I'd kind of like to keep the name going, at least if I can.
Are you mad about Windy Ridge being torn down?
Well, maybe sad's a better word. I gotta go.
Bye, Mr. Dixon.
Well, I don't care what anybody says. It was a nice place to live.
But Mrs. Laster, it still doesn't make any sense to me. People said Windy Ridge was a slum.
Well, that's just not true. Windy Ridge was a real community. I mean, we had a real nice spirit. If you ask me, living in these high-rises is lousy.
Were you sad that you had to leave Windy Ridge? Not really. Oh? Why? Well, Windy Ridge was becoming a slum, and the city offered me a good price for my house. So I took it. It worked out very well for me. So you don't feel the city was wrong in tearing down Windy Ridge? Well, I can't speak for everybody. Where I'm concerned, no.
But they said it was a bad place.
That's what they call it. But it wasn't. To us, it was a home. A real home.
I really like the park. I think it's great. But Mr. Ramsey was so sad. And the other people I talked to. And Michael, too. He said, how would you like it if someone came and tore down your house? I never really thought of it like that before. I'd be real mad if someone came and tore down our house.
You hit on something there, Joey. But I'd check it out some more if I were you. There's usually at least two sides to everything. Why don't you go and talk to Mr. Ross at City Hall? He was on the committee that recommended tearing down the houses and building a park. He's really a very fair man. If I call him, I'm sure he'll see you. You might get a different story from him.
Mr. Ross probably would be a good person to talk to. What should I ask him? I could tell him what everybody's told me so far and hear what he says. Or I could just ask him, why did the city tear down Windy Ridge to build the park? That way, I could hear his side of the story. Or I could do both. First, I could ask him a general question. Like, tell me why Windy Ridge was torn down. And then, I could follow up on things people said. I like that. Could you tell me, Mr. Ross, why Windy Ridge was torn down?
Well, Joey, for the past 10 years, the city has had a master plan for providing, among other things, recreational areas for the city. Windy Ridge was located next to a heavily populated area, and it was the best location for a park to eventually serve thousands of city residents.
But all the other people I talked to thought Windy Ridge was really great. Mr. Ramsey said it was the nicest place he ever lived.
I'm sure quite a few people felt that way. But there were problems at Windy Ridge. The houses were deteriorating, and many residents were willing to sell their houses and move. It's unfortunate that there were some who weren't.
Couldn't you have built the park somewhere else?
Oh, we looked at a number of other locations, but Windy Ridge was the best by far. It's always hard to go against the wishes of some people. But we had to do what we thought was best for the city as a whole.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ross. Well, anyways, Mr. Ross said that Windy Ridge was the best area for the park. Well, maybe. But we still had to move, and Windy Ridge was our home. You know, the park doesn't look the same to me anymore. What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. You know, before I found out about Windy Ridge, all I could see was the park with the curling rink and the ball diamond. You know, like that. And now I keep looking at the park and thinking about those pictures your grandpa showed us. So many people lived right here. Right where we're sitting. Let's go this lot. Right.
Thinkabout is supported by state and provincial agencies working through the Agency for Instructional Television. Together, serving education.